Hello viewers, welcome to another episode of Knowledge Sharing. Before continue, like us, like and follow our Facebook page. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting topics. Today, we are looking at question number 1, and in this episode, we are going to treat 1 to 5 from 2023 September WASSCE Core Mathematics Examination. And this is question 1, and it says, if 1 all over 2 and minus 3 are the root of px squared minus qx plus r equals to 0. Find the value of P, Q, and R. This is number 1 objective question, and we're asked to find the value of P, Q, and R. And this is a quadratic equation. In this form, we have solution. If you have a quadratic equation of 2 roots, let's say x plus or minus a all into x plus or minus b equals to 0. In this format, you can see that when this one equals to 0 or this one equals to 0, that if you have x plus or minus a here, if a here is plus, and when it crosses 0, it becomes minus. Or if a here is minus, when it crosses 0, it becomes plus. And the same thing here, if b is plus here, when it crosses 0, it becomes minus. And when it is minus here, when it crosses 0, it becomes plus. In this case, from our question here, a here is 1 all over 2 plus. So when it comes inside, it becomes minus. Here is minus 3, and when it comes inside, it becomes plus. This is the same thing as we'll have as x minus 1 all over 2 into x plus 3 equals to 0. So this is the equation from these two roots. If we expand this out, we have x times x is x squared, then x times 3, we have plus 3x. We have minus 1 all over 2 times x. We have minus 1 all over 2x. We have minus 1 all over 2 times 3. We have minus 3 all over 2 equals to 0. Therefore, if this is fraction, we can multiply all through by the LCM, which is 2. So when we multiply all through by 2, we have 2x squared plus 6x. Because 2 times here is 2x squared. 2 times 3x is 6x. 2 times minus 1 all over 2 is 2 times 1 all over 2x minus 2 times 3 all over 2 equals to 0. This one will cancel here. This one will cancel here 1. And this one will cancel here. And this one will cancel here. And we have 2x squared plus 6x minus x minus 3 equals to 0. So we have 6x here and minus x. This is the same thing as 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 equals to 0. So when we compare with this equation, we have px squared minus qx plus r equals to 0. By comparison, we see that our p equals to 2 and our q here equals to minus 5. Then our r here equals to minus 3. These are the value of P, Q, and R. So we have number 2. In the diagram, MNPQ is a circle center O, angle MQN equals to 43 degrees, and angle QNP equals to 57 degrees. Find the value of Y. So this is the figure, and this is the Y that we have to find. For this property of the circle here, and it says that when a core at the circumference of the circle suspended at angle at this point M and N, they are the same. In this point, Q and P suspend this angle at M and N, and the angle that is suspend is 57 degrees. Therefore, when it suspends 57 degrees here, this place also will become 57 degrees. If you have this, you can see that, let's ignore every other thing, and you can see that this triangle have 43 degrees and 57 degrees here, and we are asked to find the Y. And Y here, you can see that Y is an exterior angle to this triangle. And exterior angle of this triangle is the sum of two opposite sides. That means Y here equals to the sum of two opposite sides. Therefore, we have Y equals to 57 degrees plus 43 degrees. Therefore, Y equals to 100 degrees. So we have the value of Y as 100 degrees. So when you add these two angles here, you have 100 degrees. In other way, you can find the summation of these when you add and subtract by 180. From here, you see that you have 80 degrees here. So a angle on a straight line here will make up 180. So when you subtract, you have 100 degrees. So it's the same thing that you have y as 100 degrees. Number 3 says if 4m plus 3n all over 4m minus 3n equals to 5 all over 2, find the ratio of m is to n. We have solution. So we have 4m plus 3n all over 4m minus 3n equals to 5 all over 2. What we need to do is to cross multiply. When we cross multiply, we have 2 into 4m plus 3n equals to 5 into 4m minus 3n. So when we expand this, we have 8m plus 6n equals to 20m minus 15m. I can see 20m here, and I can see 8m here, 6n, and this. 20m here is bigger, so 8 will move to this other side, and 15m here will move to here to become plus. So we have 6m plus 15m equals to 20m minus 8m. So this is the same thing as this plus this. We have 21m equals to 20 minus 8. We have 12m. So the ratio is in the form of m is to n. We can divide all through by n. So we have n. So n cancel here and n cancel here. So we can also divide all through by 12. So we have as 21 equals to 12m all over n. So we divide through by 12. We have 21 all over 12 equals to m all over n. This is 3 will go here, 7. 3 will go here, 4. This is the same thing as 7 all over 4 equals to m all over n. M all over n is a ratio. So this is the same thing as 7 is to 4 equals to m is to n. The answer of this question is 7 is to 4. This is the same thing as this. Number 4, we have when the point 4, 5 is rotating through an angle in the anti-clockwise direction about the origin, its image is -5 and 4. What is the angle of rotation? If this is mapped into this, what is the angle of rotation? So we have solution. If we map x and y as we map to y and x, for him to change from y to here will be minus. For him to map to this minus y, it will be, we turn it to 90 degrees. That is anti-clockwise. We need to rotate it anti-clockwise by 90 degrees. Anti-clockwise by 90 degrees. Or we turn it 270 degrees clockwise. 270 degrees clockwise for us to have this mapping. So what we are asking is anti-clockwise. Therefore, if we have 4 and 5 mapped into where we have -5 and 4, you see that it's the same thing here. We have to turn anti-clockwise by 90 degrees. So the answer is 90 degrees anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise. So it is 90 degrees that we turn to make it an anti-clockwise. Then number 5, we have the ratio of girls to boys in a certain committee is 5:2. If there are 35 members in the committee, how many more boys must be added to the committee to have the ratio of girls to boys as 5:4? So we have solution. The first one says the ratio is 5:2. So the total ratio will be 7. And the ratio for boys is 2. Girls to boys is 5:2. So the ratio of boys to 2. The number of boys in that committee will be 2 all over 7 times total member of the committee, which is 35. When we cancel this one, 5. So we have 10 boys. 10 boys as the total number of boys in that committee. Then the second part says, how many more boys must be added to the committee to have the ratio of girls to boys as 5:4? So we say, let y equals to numbers of boys added. Y equals to the number of boys added. And in this case, for the new ratio, we have 5:4. The total number of the ratio is 9. And for the boys is 4. So we have 10, where the total number of boys is 10, plus y, which is the new numbers of boys that will be added to that committee, equals to 4 all over 9 times 35 plus the number of boys, which is, so in this case, we have this, so we can expand this. We have 10 plus y equals to, when you multiply this, it's going to have 4 times 35 plus 4y all over 9. In this case, we cross multiply. When we cross multiply, we have 9 times 10, we have 90 plus 9y equals to 4 times 35, we have 140 plus 4y. So in this case, we have 9y here, 4y here. So 90 will cross over to this side, 4 will cross over to this side. We have 9y minus 4y equals to 140 minus 90. In this case, we have 5y, 9y minus 4y is 5y equals to 140 minus 90, we have 50. Y here equals to, when we divide all through by 5, y here equals to 10. In this case, the number of boys that we've added to the committee to make the ratio 5:4 is 10. So when we add 10 here to 35, it will now become 45. It is 10 that will be added. If you like what we are doing here, follow us on our Facebook page. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting content like this. Thank you.